Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good evening, Adyakshan. Good evening, Trilokya.
Good evening, ma'am.
In the last class, we discussed about the classification of objects and its advantages. Why do we classify and how does it help us? Okay, so the homework given to you was to list 5 objects under the categories transparent, opaque, volatile, and being soluble. Adyakshan, please put on your camera. Come on the screen, Adyakshan. So have you both done that?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you both done that?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Good evening, ma'am.
Pardon, please. Pardon, please, and let me know, Trilokya, have you done?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. Harshit, you?
Ma'am, what?
The homework to list 5 objects under the different categories of being transparent, soluble, volatile, and opaque.
No, ma'am.
Why, dear? Homework is given so that you can revise the classwork.
Ma'am, exams are there.
Dear, it's been a week. We are almost meeting after a week, isn't it? So it takes hardly 10 minutes, I'm telling. From next time onwards, I don't want to listen anything regarding the homework because, if we would be having class every day, then it's okay. Still, I could listen. You have exams, so you are not done homework. But after a week, okay. Anyways, Trilokya, please tell. The 5 objects under categories of being transparent.
The glass, window glass.
Hmm.
The clear ruler, the clear scale.
I couldn't hear. Repeat, please. Second point.
The clear ruler, ma'am, the scale.
Okay, okay.
Water,
Clear water or muddy water?
clear water.
Hmm.
Air.
Air, okay.
And is a diamond considered as clear?
Diamond as transparent. This is, we can't say clear about diamond because diamond basically, there is internal reflection inside the diamond because of which it shines a lot. So it doesn't allow us to see clearly through it. So diamond cannot be transparent completely.
Okay.
It's okay. Opaque.
Opaque, a book, laptop, door, table, and a tree.
Any objects through which we cannot see. This is simple, a wall, a wooden almirah, or the curtain, anything. Volatile objects. Harshit and Adakshin, put on your cameras. Put on your screens, both of you, please. Adakshin and Harshit. And keep the camera on only. Okay. Volatile. Adakshin, what do you mean by volatile objects?
Ma'am, which floats on water, ma'am?
Which?
Floats on water.
Dear, I'm asking volatile. Volatile, volatile objects. I told you in the last class only. If you want to see, you can check your notes.
Okay, ma'am.
Neha, what are volatile objects?
Ma'am, one which evaporates.
Which evaporates. Okay. Without conversion into liquid state, the objects which directly evaporate in means directly
water.
Water. No, it's not that means water is not volatile. You can say by the change in temperature, they evaporate. Water needs a lot of heat, like camphor is volatile in nature.
Ma'am, petrol.
Pardon?
Petrol, ma'am, petrol.
Petrol, very good. Harshit and Neha, state one example each.
Ma'am, wood.
Speak loudly, please.
Ma'am, wood.
Wood. Is wood volatile?
Ma'am, I think so.
Neha, you need to speak loudly. I cannot hear you properly.
Yes, ma'am. I think it is volatile.
Okay. Trilokya, is wood volatile?
No, ma'am.
State more examples then.
Ma'am, oil. Ma'am, cotton. Oil.
Oil.
Yes, ma'am. Oil.
Okay, let me see what are volatile substances. Wait, first of all, Harshit, Neha, and Adakshan, please put on your cameras. Don't be behind the screens.
Ma'am, my pesticides. Ma'am, my video is not working.
Pardon?
Ma'am, my video is not working.
Harshit, I told you to rectify it. Means you will be attending the classes with this only behind the screen. Adakshan, you please put on your screen.
Hey. Cotton or volatile substance? Ma'am, I told my mother, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, okay, listen carefully. Volatile substances are those which have the capability to, just move into the vapor phase. And mostly it happens when we provide the heat to the substances. Okay, so when the temperature rises, or sometimes without heating also, you can say if the volatility is high, the vapor pressure will also be high. So very good example is camphor. And you can say deodorants, perfumes, when we spray them, okay, they just quickly evaporate. And you can say that aerosols, all the aerosols, spray air fresheners that we use to fragrance the room. Getting it? So those are the volatile substances. Water is not volatile, and wood is also not volatile.
Ma'am, cotton?
Cotton?
Yes, yes ma'am.
No. Okay. Next, coming to solubility. Which substances are soluble?
Salt, sugar,
Which of the substances are volatile? Soluble?
ma'am, salt, sugar,
Hmm. More? More?
ma'am, milk,
Milk is soluble. Okay. More examples? You can say any of the flour, like wheat flour or any other flour, no, that also get dissolved in water. And tea, coffee,
ma'am, detergent,
detergent, great, correct. Or
ma'am,
that
lemon
like say
juice,
vinegar, that
ma'am,
is also
chapati
soluble.
flour, chapati flour,
Chapati, wheat flour, right?
ma'am, vinegar,
Hmm?
vinegar,
Yeah, correct.
ma'am, lemon juice,
Lemon juice is also soluble. Fine. Now, next, move to the next topic.
ma'am, lemon juice,
Ah, correct. Yeah, that's correct. I'm sharing the screen. Wait. Just sharing the screen. Visible?
yes, ma'am.
We only discussed the points number second, that is advantages of classification, right? Grouping of objects means on the basis of luster and all is still left, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So first, let's begin with the grouping of objects on the basis of common properties, okay? On basis of common properties, just give me a second. First, I'd like to show you some other thing. See, there can be many different bases of classification. For example, I say the shine. Okay, then on basis of shine, you will say there will be two categories, means based on their appearance. Either the object will be shiny or it will be non-shiny. So this is one type of property. Next, whether the object is hard or not. Again, it can be classified into two. Either it will be soft or it will be hard. Next, I say about the texture. When we touch something, either the surface would be rough or it will be smooth. Sharing the screen. Okay, so look, properties of material on the basis of appearance, we have shiny, other name is called lustrous material, or non-shiny means non-lustrous material. So example of lustrous are gold, silver. State more example of lustrous material.
Ma'am,
Quickly.
metals,
Ma'am, all
all
the
metals.
metals.
Ma'am,
Huh,
all
all the
metals.
metals as lustrous, very good. This is a general point. So other metals example are aluminum, more,
Ma'am, silver.
platinum, zinc.
Ma'am, diamond.
Pardon, may I speak loudly?
Ma'am, diamond.
Ma'am,
Diamond is
beryllium.
not a metal. Diamond is a non-metal.
Ma'am, beryllium.
Okay, now Neha would be wondering, diamond is not a metal, but still it has a shine, means this is
Ma'am,
the topmost shiny material.
Ma'am,
So this is an exceptional case. Adya, can you speak loudly?
ma'am, steel.
Steel, yeah, correct.
Ma'am,
Nowadays, we
beryllium.
use stainless steel utensils, those are all shiny.
Ma'am, copper.
Copper,
Ma'am,
okay.
ma'am, beryllium.
Beryllium, okay.
Is that
Although
a
we
gas?
Ma'am, glass.
glass, yeah, glass can be shiny. It's not necessary because all the metals are generally shiny, but it is not necessary that except metals you cannot mention anything. Any other materials can also be lustrous, okay? So non-lustrous materials are which do not have shine on them, that is paper, wood, plastic, fabric, rubber, etc. Okay. Next is on the basis of hardness. We have either soft material or hard material. Soft can be any type of fabric, the clothes we wear, the towels we use, the curtains means cotton, wool, soft are flower petals. State more example of soft materials.
Ma'am, clothes.
Clothes, because we have written cotton and
Ma'am,
wool, it is understood.
okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Uh,
sponge.
but speak loudly, Trilokya.
Sponge.
Sponge, huh, great, good, soft. And hard materials again can be wood, steel, or any materials, any
Ma'am,
object made from out of metal.
yes.
Or in non-metals, we have already mentioned wood. Sometimes, see now plastic, some plastics are hard, some plastics are soft also. Mostly it will be counted under hard actually. So soft materials actually changes the shape or they get set according the way we mold them. But this is not the case with hard
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Okay, I'll try to speak louder. Now, on the basis of texture, we have either rough surfaces or smooth. So rough are sand, wood, and smooth is paper, or smooth is plastic materials also are smoother. So please note it down.
Ma'am, butter is also smooth, ma'am.
Which is also smooth.
Ma'am, cheese, butter.
Cheese, butter, great, nice, good examples. You can do one thing that if you want to increase the example, you want to write more example, please write it down, but tell me.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you please note it down. Noted.
No, ma'am.
Be quick, please. I hope you don't require the definition of lustrous material and non-lustrous material. If you feel the requirement, please tell me. Is there the need to write the definitions of being soft, hard, rough, smooth? Come on, children. No, no. I hope all have done now.
No, ma'am. I'm writing now last word.
Be quick. Should I stop sharing the slide?
Ma'am, 1 minute. Last word I'm writing.
Children, be quick.
Ma'am, done, ma'am.
Neha, Dakshin, and Harshit.
Done, ma'am.
Harshit and Dakshin.
Done, ma'am.
Dakshin, please confirm.
Really done, ma'am.
Now, next topic. So, luster has been done. Hardness and softness also. Uh, Hardness and softness. If you want to add the words in the definition, you can just write the materials that can be compressed or easily scratched. You know, they are the soft ones. And then some materials which are difficult to compress are hard. Okay, just on the basis of compressibility, we can decide which ones are hard and which ones are soft. Okay. Next is comes out to be transparent, opaque, and translucent. Now, like the table which you have just noted down in the from the previous slide, okay, make the table based on the transparency of material. How will you make it? Means on the next page, you can use the next page or just make the next table. Like we can say transparency. Put the main heading as transparency, divide it into 3 categories: transparent, opaque, and translucent. Okay. I hope you are getting transparent. Second category is opaque. And third category is translucent. So what are, wait for a while, please everyone, wait for a while. What are transparent material? The materials which allow light to pass through them. But in this, you need to write this definition in the single sentence. Okay, under the heading transparent, opaque, and translucent, or just in the bracket, write down the materials which allow light to pass through them completely. Add this word completely are transparent materials, so we can see through such material. For example, glass And water, it should be clear water. If the water is muddy, it will not be transparent anymore. Okay. Air and some sort of plastics. Okay. Opaque. Opaque materials do not allow light to pass through them at all. So anything made up of wood, like the door, the almirah, the wall, we cannot see through them. So all these objects are opaque. Example, I mentioned wood, cardboard, and metals. Translucent are the ones which lie in between the two categories of being transparent and opaque. So translucent material allows butter paper. Okay, and frosted glass. Frosted glass means mainly it is used in offices. Okay, means we can see through them. If a person is standing on other side of frosted glass, we can see somebody standing. Means according to the shadow and shade, you can say shade and the structure, but we cannot identify who is actually standing. So that is the nature of translucent material. So they are partially transparent and partially opaque. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
6 marks, is it all clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So please write all this in the table format only. It means this in flowchart format only. Under these 3 headings, put the definition and then further examples.
I need to write definition and examples also.
Yes. Here the definitions are required because later on means for revision purpose, these words are a bit new for you people. So I guess write the definition also.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am. Not done, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Done?
Yes. No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Be quick, please. I hope it is done now.
Yes, ma'am.
Neha, Harshit, Trilokya.
Done, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Moving ahead.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Moving ahead. Next property of the materials is conductivity. Okay. So again, instead of means in place of transparency, put the main heading conductivity. Put the main heading conductivity. I'll just explain you what is conductivity. See, if you have ever noticed any of the wire in the appliances, or actually they are coated with some plastic sort of material. It is not made of plastic or rubber exactly. It is some special type of insulator to prevent us from the shock of current, electric current. Okay. But inside that rubber coating, we have copper wires. Okay. If I tell you the best conductor of electricity is silver, but being expensive, we do not use silver wires, and one cannot install silver made wires in the home, okay, which are required in bulk. So we usually use copper wires. So the material which allow electric current to pass through them are known as conductors. Okay. Read what are conductors and examples.
Should be right.
Ma'am, should we write?
So those materials which allow the electric current to pass through them, they are known as conductors. Substances that allows a transmission of heat or electricity. Yeah, basically the material which are good conductors of heat are the conductors of electricity also. But you can do one thing. Don't write the word heat in your notes. Okay, just write the transmission of electricity. Transmission of electricity or sound through them are called conductors. Example, all the metals, mostly the metals are the good conductors. So silver is the best one. You can note this down. Then second number copper, then third number gold, and then further other metals are good, but not so as compared to these three. Okay, of electricity and heat. Next are insulators. Insulators have the nature exactly reverse to that of conductors. If you have read the caution at the electricity poles, or have you noticed that all the electricians working on the electricity poles or in our homes or switchboard, etc., they prefer to wear the rubber gloves. Why rubber?
Because rubber is an insulator.
Insulator, it will not at all allow the electric current to pass through our hands, and further it cannot flow through our body also. Okay. And most of the people suggest that while turning on and off any switch in your home also, to make sure that you are wearing the slippers. If you are not wearing slipper, accidentally, if the wire is nude or some connections are loose, because our body is also a good conductor, if we are not wearing the slippers, there is no insulation between our body and the earth, then the current will find a pathway through our body and it will flow to the ground easily. So we will feel a shock. Understood the concept of conductors and insulators? Conductors allow the electric current to pass through them. That's it. Those are conductors. And insulators do not allow the current to pass through them. Again, you can see in fabric, wood, rubber, such type of materials are insulators. Plastic also, glass also, and distilled water. If you say normal tap water, sea water, any water which has salt in it or mineral water is the good conductor, because that minerals, that salt, that impurities in the water make it conducting. But distilled water is free of any impurities, is free of minerals. So distilled water is act as an insulator. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, any doubt you want to ask? No? Now, third category, semiconductors. As the name itself telling, semiconductor means those which lie in between the category of conductors and insulator. They are not very good conductors. They are not very good insulators. So substances that act as good conductors under some condition only and poor conductors under other condition are semiconductor. Like silicon, germanium, and various metal oxides are example of semiconductor material. Okay, so if I tell you clearly, semiconductors are used. Have you seen the SIM card that we insert in our phone? Seen that? Have you seen the memory card? Have you seen any display used in the laptops or
Yes, ma'am.
computers? So that golden colored material, which actually contains the data, is made up of semiconductor. Got it? So mostly the chips, the digital, the things which all are getting digital due to that material is semiconductor only. Understood?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you can do one thing again under this heading of conductivity. You can just make a good gap in between the three categories, and or you can part them with the help of your ruler, so that you can write with a enough separation and neat and clean. Now put the heading conductors, insulators, and third is semiconductors. Further note the definition and examples. Okay, do it quickly.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes, dear.
Ma'am, we should make a table.
Sorry.
Ma'am, we should make table and we need to write examples of it, ma'am.
Yeah, examples with definition. First definition, because these categories are new for you. That's why.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Pardon, please.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please tell.
Ma'am, in insulators, it says plastic is an insulator, but when you heat the plastic, uh, it heats up.
Neha, listen. Your voice is too low. Can you write your question in the chat?
Okay, ma'am.
Children, because the time is almost over, you can do one thing, just write the definition, and examples you can write in homework. Okay, And 3 examples are already mentioned here. Try to get 2 more of each. So quickly write a definition. Written, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, please confirm if you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
noted the definitions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then do your homework, and for more questions, I'll write in the WhatsApp group what is your homework, right? And please revise the classwork properly. Okay. Okay, children. Bye bye. We'll meet in the next class.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Bye. Have a nice day.